All right, Musties. Giant Musties here with Big Musties. And we're the day's finally here, Godzilla versus Kong. And we're about to go in, do some reviews afterwards. But let's get some initial thoughts going on. First of all, you're not even that involved in the Godzilla universe. This is kind of like new territory for you. I mean, you've seen some before, you said, about nostalgia and everything, but...
Yeah, when I was a kid, there was that one Godzilla cartoon with his like nephew or his uncle or something. It was Godzuki. And I think they solved mysteries on a boat.
And that's Scooby-Doo with Godzilla.
Yeah, pretty
right?
much.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Jabberjaw wasn't on it.
And so that is your source material that you'll be basing this movie off of.
Well, then I also saw the one with Ferris Bueller.
Right. Yes.
Where there was like the baby dinosaurs in the basketball court.
Yeah.
So, yeah, as you could tell, a lot of the Godzilla movies
only the best.
I've seen,
only the best resources
were
for you,
sort of silly. Now, I have seen like some of the original ones. Was one sushi restaurant where they played one of the old ones. I don't know which one it was though.
There was a sushi restaurant in the movie?
No.
Okay.
They had it was like a lounge.
You went to a sushi restaurant and they were playing Godzilla there.
Yeah, they were playing one of the old Godzilla movies. It was actually on repeat, so if you sat there too,
that's pretty cool. Yeah. You gotta take me there sometime, man.
I don't know. I think you get the lax dinner, right? Don't bring that up.
Wait, I get what? I didn't even hear what I was just gonna go with it. I didn't know. And then you said don't bring that up. I'm like, oh, am I supposed to edit that out? I don't know.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay. Yeah, so predictions here. You go ahead. You said since you're the guest here, even though you're driving.
Currently. Special effects forgot to put the moving road behind me in the headlights.
Right. But you said you had a prediction and everything.
Yeah, so my man here.
Giant Musties.
It was like Big Musties, which one is which. My man here, Giant Musties, hooked me up with the 3 previous movies.
The Monsterverse movies. So yeah, I just introduced you to the Monsterverse. Yeah, Kong Skull
Godzilla, like the newer run.
And King of the Monsters,
King of the Monsters. So, I kind of like King Kong better. I want him to win. But it seems like Godzilla has like that Superman thing where he always has a different power, which is cool, don't get me wrong. So, it seems like in just a fair matchup, Godzilla should win.
So, do you think Godzilla is going to kill Kong or just defeat him?
Probably just defeat him.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I don't really understand. Well, do you want to pick your predictions first, and then I can ramble?
I'll go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm kind of interested how they're gonna get them to fight each other because they both sort of protect, you know.
Like, yeah.
Maybe not purposeful because Godzilla seems to accidentally protect.
Yeah, he's just like a wild card.
And King Kong, he leaves the villagers alone, so I don't know. He could be a jerk. They kind of have the same purpose, so
right.
It's kind of weird that they are fighting each other, but since they're both good guys, you know, quote unquote.
Yeah.
It seems unlikely that they would kill them, and also, you know, if you look at it from like a studio perspective, would they kill 2 of the biggest names, you know? Would Batman and Superman both die in the movie?
Right.
DC would die.
So that's one impacting factor of my prediction here is, would they want to actually kill off a character like this? Well, so obviously Godzilla is owned by a Japanese company called Toho, but it's being licensed out to Legendary and Warner right now. Kong is actually owned by Universal, but it's being licensed out to Warner and Legendary.
I didn't know that. That's neat.
Yeah, and so I don't know. It depends if they actually want to renew the licensing for each of these characters, whether or not they're going to bring them back.
I see where you're going with that. It's like whenever they write a character off in a show, or like the character, like real actor dies, they'll just kill them off in the show. So
it depends on how much money Kong and Godzilla want to come back, you know?
Gotcha.
Right, yeah. So one of my deciding factors is if you look at the actual title, it says Godzilla versus Kong. It seems like it's Godzilla's movie because his name is headlining it over...
His name's first, right?
Yeah, and so I kind of want to say they're going to choose Godzilla. Plus, if you look at the fan base over the past few years, I know you're not familiar with this, but the fans have been extremely dedicated to saying that Godzilla is going to wipe the floor with Kong. And so I think having Kong win would be awesome, but I think they're going to choose Godzilla just to please the audience and stuff. Personally, I actually want Kong to win, despite the fact that...
Okay.
Yeah.
So we sort of have the same prediction, it sounds like.
Yeah, especially in Kong Skull Island, like they try to make him a lot more connectable emotionally and humanistic and everything.
I mean, he is a monkey, so...
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, if you had Godzilla against a 20-foot Kong like he usually is, or 30-foot, you know, Godzilla would easily win. But
yeah,
I think they
yeah.
should have. I think Kong should win because he has intelligence, and I think they should
That's what I'm
elaborate
thinking.
on that. Yeah.
Because like in the one movie there was only one King Kong movie I saw lately. He actually is smart enough to pick up a tree and use it as a weapon, so he is intelligent. So
Well, you're talking about Skull Island. He also did a thing at the end where he had realized he had the chain in the propeller and just whipped it.
oh yeah, he
Yeah.
used it like one of those weapons, right?
Yeah.
Good catch.
Yeah. So, that's our predictions.
There you go.
See you afterwards.
So how much you want to bet on that?
Let's see what I got here.
I'll just take the whole thing.
The whole thing. Okay. We're gonna bet this one.
My wallet's my phone, so.
And you're gonna bet your phone?
And unfortunately, we both picked the same thing to win, so.
Oh, that's true. Oh yeah, I'm sticking all this on the same character as you.
All in. All in. Except for the car. I get to keep the car.
Right.
Later.
All right, Mosey.